welcome everybody to race 2 of the round of 8 and season 1 ILAC Cup Series. Today we are at Auto Club. I apologize for only one race last weekend, as this race was a pain to record. So we're trying it again. Hopefully you will see this on Friday at 6 o'clock Eastern. Keep in mind that this is race 2 of the round of 8. Race 3 of the round of 8 will be tomorrow at Dover Motor Speedway at 6 o'clock Eastern, and Sunday will be the championship race at Charlotte once again at 6 o'clock Eastern. That one's going to be absolute hell to record, saying that it's going to be 100 laps, so we'll be there for a while, but it'll be cool. So let's get practice underway. Current point situation. Will Cloud is leading the points coming out of Kentucky with 43 points, 13 above the cut line. Skylar Thiemann is 7 above. Gavin Ellison 5 to the good, and Cooper Skull 2 to the good. And below the cut line, we have Genghis Khan 2 down. Mason Gerda is 14 down. DJ Thomas 17 down, and Leland Lumley 20 down. Now, before we do get qualifying started, I had a request that I give everybody an update on the silly season stuff, which a lot has happened between Kentucky and now. I forget what all I said in Kentucky, so I'm just going to name all the changes. It's not very much, but there's a good bit of it. So Alex Crowther is going to go from driving the 67 at ILAC Esports to driving the 67 at his own team, Suicidal Motorsports. Jacob Shangle is going from driving the 64 at Granite Waltz Racing to driving the 28 at Alex Crowther's Suicidal Motorsports. DJ Thomas going from driving the 2 to the 45 at Suicidal Motorsports. Gavin Ellison is going from driving the 77 at Old Dominion to driving the 77 at ILAC Esports. So Gavin will be an ILAC driver next season. Daniel Silla going from driving the 41 at TBRWRE Motorsports, driving the 18 to Offshore Motorsports. It's the same team. TBRWR is rebranding to Offshore. Marco Last Name is going from driving the 02 at Mason Gerda's Motorsports to driving the 36 at Offshore Motorsports. The 36 will be replacing the 41 over there. And then a bunch of number changes for AR7. No driver, well, actually one driver change though. Andrew Skoski is going from driving the 7 to the 44, same team. Donovan Heiss 52 to 88, same team. Aaron Lund is getting canned, so we'll see what happens with him there. But the AR7 will be bringing in Ethan Hornacek, and they will be rebranding the 81 to the 00. Genghis Khan is not going to be returning to Old Dominion Motorsports next season. His plans are yet to be determined. Same with Connor DaCosta, not going to be returning to TBRWR. Team changes, like I said, TBRWRE Motorsports, which is a freaking mouthful, is rebranding to Offshore Motorsports. Abercrombie Motorsports is rebranding to Phoenix Motorsports, and Old Dominion Motorsports is rebranding to Mopar Racing. And why they're rebranding a Toyota team to Mopar, because they're going to be Dodge next season, and Offshore is going to be going from Pontiac to Chevrolet. So there is all of that. I think there is still more, but I am missing. We have 3 new drivers next season. One for Suicidal Motorsports. We have a Swede. His name is Håkan Rigurdsson. Will be driving the 11 for Suicidal Motorsports. Andrew Jackson and Josh Flintz will be driving the 5 and 6 for Mopar Racing. I think I got it all. I probably did not. So if I missed anything, I am sorry. And if you hear my dad mowing the grass outside, I am also sorry for that. Just so happens that our grass has not been mowed for a week because I just got back from Eldora. So let's get through qualifying now. I am sorry for that. It's going to be Skylar Thiemann on the pole with his teammate Leland Anderson to his outside, followed by Leland Lumley, Mason Gerdes, Cody Rawlings, Zane Phoenix, Tyler Aspinall, Genghis Khan, Jacob Shangle, and Jim Phillips rounding off the top 10. Here is the rest of your starting lineup. Playoff drivers. We have Thiemann on the pole, Lumley 3rd, Gerdes 4th, Khan 8th, Skull 11th, Ellison 12th. Crap. DJ Thomas in 21st. I think Will Cloud 26. I think that might be it. Looks like it. If I'm forgetting anything, I'm sorry. My brain is just kind of dead right now, so let's just get this race underway. I have been having a little bit of frame drops recently with the game. I did a few things before recording this, so we'll see if that fixed it at all. And yeah, as you can see there, we're running at like 30 frames a second, and then yeah, big frame drops. So I'll try to see if I can get this sorted out before the start of next season, but for right now, I think we're just gonna have to bear with it. It only happens a couple times, so it's not anything too major. But running 30 frames a second on a game from 2003 is uncalled for. Anyway, pace cars off. Skylar Thiemann is going to lead them through the restart zone, and we are racing here at Auto Club Speedway. For 50 laps, we are green. Down the front stretch and into turn 1, 20 frames a second. Skylar Thiemann leads 2 by 2 behind him through 1 and 2. Lumley on the inside of Leland Anderson. Coming off of turn number 2, Lumley's going to clear Leland Anderson down the back stretch. Cody Rawling trying to maybe take a look into the top 3, going into turn number 3 for the first time today. Very rough down that back stretch, but through 3 and 4, it looks like Anderson's going to try to get to the inside to take second. Back from Leland Lumley down the front stretch, the field goes. Very scrambled. Skylar Thiemann going to lead the first lap here at Auto Club. Down the back stretch for the second time today. Jacob Shangle trying to defend P6 off of Zane Phoenix. Not able to. He's going to tuck back in line. Here comes Cooper Skull. Sneaking up into the top 10. Zane Phoenix going to go to the inside of Tyler Aspinall for 5th, and now Leland Anderson going to the inside of Leland Lumley for 2nd. Not able to get there, but that's going to allow Cody Rawling to get to the outside. Let's see how big of a slide job that the 83 can pull here. Keep that 3rd place. Coming off of turn number 2, he is going to be clear of the 12, and he is going to clear himself there. Zane Phoenix getting past Tyler Aspinall up into the top 5. He is now. 3 and 4, Lumley running a little lower than Thiemann there. Anderson running a little lower than him is now. He's got to run. He's gonna take a look to the inside here. Although Lumley's got that draft off the 38, and we have a caution, and it looks like that is Patrick Warren. Let's see what happened here. Looks like through 3 and 4. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like Patrick just kept coming up. Oh, big lag. So yeah, just mind the frame rate. Yeah, it just gets turned off the 31. I don't know if he thought he was clear or something, but he just kept coming up. So, you know. So through 3 and 4 the field goes. Looks like they are going to be pitting this time. I don't see anybody staying out actually, so I think the only position change we'll have will be on pit road. But looks like Skylar Thiemann will retain his lead through pit stops. Alright, so we have 1 lap car that's going to be Atlee Weiss. I don't know how that happened. But we got Leland Anderson 2nd. DJ Thomas up into P3. He started back there, so good to see him up there. He's still going to be trying to get himself into the Final 4. Really, the only driver with a cushion right now is Will Cloud, and, well, he is back there a good bit. So Skylar Thiemann leads the field through the restart zone. Green is in the air. He's got Atlee Weiss to his inside. Remember, he is a lap down. In fact, he's actually 3 laps down. Into turn number 1, the field goes now. Skylar Thiemann leads Leland Anderson, leads DJ Thomas. off of turn number 2. Leon Anderson maybe looking for a run here to get past his teammate, or, well, his team owner too. Through 3, Anderson's going to take a look to the inside, coming off of 4. He has a run, and he might have the help too, and that's going to be Anderson in the wall. That's probably going to kill his run down the front stretch here, though. The 83 has the help from the 78, so he's going to be there going into turn number 1. Through 1, now Atlee's going to look to the inside, try to unlap himself here, but it looks like Anderson's going to clear himself for the lead, and Thieman's not going to try the crossover as of right now. Still got a little bit of a race left to go, 40 laps. I wouldn't want to be fighting too much right now. Through 3 and 4, Thieman looking back to the inside. Now it's going to be Anderson scraping the wall. They're 3 wide, not for the lead. Well, they're 2 wide for the lead, side by side, but Atlee Weiss, he's down there on the inside. He's going to get his lap back here. Now that Atlee's got an inch in front of the leader, he's saying, caution, please come, because now he can get back, well, not get back on the lead lap, but he can get one of his laps back. Down the backstretch, Atlee Weiss, Leland Anderson side by side, or not Leland Anderson, Skylar Thieman, sorry. Leland Lumley down low with Atlee Weiss, thinking he can get more help off that 78 than he can with the 38. Now Leland Lumley taking a look to the inside for the lead, going into turn number 1. He's going to have him clear here, and Cody Rawling might even have him clear coming off of 2. Down the backstretch, Leland Lumley leads now. We'll see if Skylar Thieman gets a huge run, maybe takes a look to the inside into turn number 3. He will not do so, so Leland Lumley in the lead now. Atlee Weiss leading the pack. Got some pretty good racing up here, I'm not going to lie. We got Tyler McIntosh scraping the wall a little bit. Down to turn number 1 now. Leland Lumley's trying to put Atlee Weiss a lap down. He's going to tuck right back in, because I think he's realizing it's just going to do nothing but hurt him now, because all Atlee's going to do is get right back by him. I think as long as Leland can stay behind Atlee, he'll be good. But now we got Cody Rawling looking to the inside of Skylar Thieman for second. He hasn't got much help down there. He's got help now. Mason Gerda is going way low. In fact, he's going to make it 3 wide. He's got a big run. Down into turn number 1. Mason Gerda is Superman. In fact, he might even get to the inside of Skylar Thieman here. He better pull up and clear himself here before Tyler McIntosh gets to his outside. Oh, that was really close there. Off into turn number 3 now. Mason Gerda is looking to clear McIntosh. McIntosh way up there. He's going to get the wall along with Atlee Weiss. He actually got a good bit of the wall, so he's falling back now. Mason Gerda is up to P3. Looking to chase down that lead. We now have all playoff drivers in the top 3. And Leland Lumley having the exact kind of day he needs right now, being in the lead 20 points below the cutoff. Skylar Thieman 7 points above. He's running really good right now. Mason Gerda's 14 points below. He's going to need to hope that Cooper Skull is not up there right now. I don't see him in the top 10. He's in 15th. So not exactly pulling 14 points out of him, but it's still a pretty good points day for Mason Gerda's. Especially saying I don't think Gavin, Gavin Ellison's in 11th. And, well, Will Cloud, he's in 18th, but he's 13 points above the cutoff. So he's got a tiny bit of a cushion, but not much. So really, I think the only way that anybody in 6th, 7th, or 8th in the playoffs right now, between Mason Gerda, DJ Thomas, Leland Lumley, really the only way they can really see a Final Four spot is if they win a race. And as of right now, Leland Lumley is in that position. Mason Gerda can be in that position. Now he's trying to get by Skylar Thieman for the 2nd spot. Through 1 and 2, Mason Gerdes. He's got help from Zane Phoenix. Zane thinking about tucking back up in right in front of his Abercrombie Motorsports teammate. Not going to do it. They are 2 by 2 behind Little Lumley. This is exactly what he wants to see, is he's going to stay behind Atlee Weiss. Mason Gerdes is going to clear Skylar Thiemann for second, but now he's got Zane Phoenix to challenge him. Jacob Shangle, I guess you can call him a Ford teammate of Zane Phoenix, helping out Zane. Into turn number 1, Little Lumley trying to get past Atlee Weiss, now to put him 3 laps down. Not really the move he wanted to make, because now, sure, he'll have that 1-car cushion between Mason Gerdes. I don't even think he will, because he's not going to clear him. Lumley better clear him going into 3 here, if he's going to look to the inside again. He will, and actually Atlee's going to go up the track a little bit. Lumley's getting really lucky here, because Zane Phoenix is trying to get second off of Mason Gerdes. Lumley needs to get out in front of the 78 before something happens here. Clears him into 1, but now he's got to drive the wheels off that thing. Because now once these guys get by, what is it? Sorry, once these guys get by Atlee, they're going to have no help. Well, Leland's going to have no help like he did following Atlee. And now when Atlee tries to get by him, Mason just might follow him. So, questionable move there for Leland. And we have another car on the wall. I think that might have been Jim Phillips, if I'm not mistaken. Might have been Jacob Shangle as well. I didn't really get a good view on it. But now Mason Gerdes taking a look to the inside of his friend Atlee Weiss for, not for position, but to lap him and go chase Leland down. But Atlee doing a pretty good job blocking right now, I'm not going to lie. Now Mason Gerdes taking another look to the inside. Excuse my voice dying. Mason Gerdes is going to get by Atlee Weiss, and now he's going to go chase down Leland Lumley for the lead. As now Jacob Shangle is going to move up into P3, just losing last race in Kentucky. Man, that was a race to see on the last lap. That was awesome. I think that definitely ranks up there with Watkins Glen, because Watkins Glen was some pretty good battling in the closing stages between Cooper Skull and Leo Irapino. Kentucky with the last lap pass. That was a good race. Now Jacob Shangle getting by Atlee Weiss. Atlee in the wall. That's going to make them go 3 wide here down the front stretch. Zane entering really low, not giving any room. Atlee's falling back now. So now we don't have much of a lap car to contend with the leaders. But Mason Gerdes, I think he has reeled in Leland Lumley. Eye on this battle is pretty much, they're pretty much single file throughout the rest of the field. Still pretty racy though, I am not gonna lie. Will Cloud back here in P15, 16, 17 something teen. P17 for Will Cloud right now. He's gonna need to find his way up here before the end of the race. Genghis Khan P13. And super bad frame right here back in the pack, so not ideal. Cooper Skull, P10. Skylar Thiemann, P8. I think, well, actually P9 now. Yeah, playoff drivers starting to make their way into the top 10. Gavin Ellison running 11th earlier, and that's Tyler McIntosh in the wall. Gavin up to 7th now. A lot of your playoff drivers are hanging around, like right around the end of the top 10. Cooper Skull sneaking his way up to 9th. Skylar Thiemann down to 10. And now Jacob Shangle trying to get by Mason Gerdes for 2nd. This is gonna disturb Mason's progress of getting to the lead. But through 3, it looks like Mason might have a better run off of 4. Let's see. Almost thought Mason was going to get wall there. But Mason's got that help from that 69 car up front, so he's going to clear the 64 into turn number 1. That's not going to stop Jacob from trying to get by him, but I think I might have stopped him from getting side by side with him. Jacob Shangle to try the inside a little bit. Mason Gerdes up the track, coming up of 4, almost the wall there for Mason. Had to catch the car a little bit through 4, but he's still got a decent run for the mistake he made. Tyler McIntosh now looking to the outside of Jacob Shangle for 3rd, going into turn number 1. We have reached the halfway point here at Auto Club. Off of turn number 2, McIntosh on the outside. He's got help from Zane Phoenix. Now Zane trying to get to the outside of Jacob Shangle. He's got help from the 01 up front. That's going to be McIntosh way up the track. Looked like he had a big wiggle coming off of 4. Just about. Almost gets to the wall. And now Zane Phoenix looking to make it 3 wide for 3rd. Like I said, they're a little bit spread out, but it is still really racy. Into turn number 1. Shangle way up the track. Zane Phoenix holds his position way down low. Not going to have the greatest runs off of turn number 2, though, as I think it's going to allow Jim Phillips to get to his outside. Maybe even Gavin Ellison if he doesn't pull up right now. Oh, he almost thought about it. If he would have came up any further there, that would have been tragic. Now Ellison's going to get to his outside. Now Jacob Shangle challenging Tyler McIntosh for 3rd. Jim Phillips in the wall. That's going to allow Zane Phoenix to get back up to 5th. Actually, more like hold 5th, but that's going to allow Gavin Ellison into 6th. As now he's going to try to get into the top 5 here. Jacob Shangle still looking to the inside of Tyler McIntosh. Mason Gerdes, I think I said this a couple times already, but he has reeled in that 69. And that's Tyler McIntosh, Jacob Shangle going way low. I think they are going to go down pit road here. And they're going to do exactly that. So first round of pit stops are underway. Tyler McIntosh, Jacob Shangle, Cooper Skull. Looks like Cody Rawling, Riker Lawmel, Donovan Heist, Jack Davis, Lou Arpino, Avery Farrell, Blake Parker, Aaron Lund, Jason Williams, Andrew Skoski, Daniel Silla, Silvio Najosi, and Lewis Trost, all down pit road. And I think we're going to see the rest of the field come in now. In fact, I don't think I see anybody staying out here. You know what? Skylar Thiemann might. Yeah, Skylar Thiemann's going to stay out. I don't know if he pit already or what's going on with that. He's 14 seconds back. I don't know if he just fell back that far. I think he already made a stop. I'm trying to see who's... There's the leader. I guess that would have been Thiemann unlapping himself, right? Let's see here. Tyler McIntosh led these guys on the pit road. Mason Gerdes is the scored leader coming off of turn number 4. Let's see where these guys are at. Mason Gerdes right here, and I think it's going to see Tyler McIntosh get by them. So the undercut working here at Auto Club. That's going to see Tyler McIntosh get to the lead. Jacob Shangle 2nd, and I think Skylar Thiemann's going to cycle through to be 3rd. So it looks like the overcut did not work for these guys, and I'm trying to find that 69 car. There he is, losing some position on pit road. He has fallen back a good bit. Not what he wanted, but at least it wasn't like last week, where he did that special thing on pit road along with the 54. But now Tyler McIntosh in the lead, Jacob Schengel second, Skylar Thiemann third. Skylar, he's gonna be trying to run down that win here, because remember, if he wins, he is locked into the final four. And if McIntosh wins, it'll continue our streak of playoff drivers not winning in the playoffs. In fact, we haven't had a playoff driver win in the playoffs yet this season. Jacob Schengel trying to get by Atlee Weiss to put him 3 laps behind him. Patrick Warren, your only retiree of this race, with, I think, damage from that wreck getting into the engine. Tyler McIntosh also just missing out on the win last week along with Jacob Schengel. If you missed that race, Riker Lommel won at Kentucky. He is currently sitting back in P7 right now. In fact, might even be P6 this lap. Jacob Schengel under pressure now from Skylar Thiemann. He's got that 78 in front of him to try to help out. But it looks like he's doing nothing but hurting him, because now he's going to go to the inside with Jacob Schengel to get past that 78. This might be able to put all 3 of the leaders together here. This is exactly what Tyler McIntosh wants to see, though. He's going to want to try to pull away as much as possible. So now both second and third is going to clear Atlee Weiss. Down the backstretch, the leaders are pretty much free to battle now. Chevy 1, Ford 2, Toyota 3, 16 laps to go here at Auto Club. 16 also the winner of last race, running in 7th place right now. 7, the amount of points that Skylar Thiemann is above the cut line in 2nd place. Jacob Schengel still looking for his first win. 1st place, we have Tyler McIntosh, his driver, getting his first win last week, which is Riker Lommel back in 7th place. And that repeats the process, so that's a coincidence. I say that Tyler McIntosh wins this race. I don't even know what freaking thing I just did. But whatever it is, I just did it. And that means the 01 will win this race. 0, the number of wins Tyler McIntosh has. The only other car with a 0 in front of their number is the 02 of Marco last name. Marco running at 31st, 31, also another one of Tyler McIntosh's cars. Yeah, I say it's going to be Tyler McIntosh getting it done today, as Jacob Schengel is going to take a look to the inside for the lead to completely ruin my conspiracy. Down the front stretch, it's going to allow Skylar Thiemann to get to the outside through 1 and 2. Schengel holding his line on the 3rd lane very nicely, though. Not really going to have much for Skylar to say here. Skylar running that high line. Yeah, he actually, I think he might have scraped the wall a little bit there. Jacob Schengel taking a little look to the inside. Tyler McIntosh running on the seam. Schengel running right into 3rd lane. We'll have to see what is faster. Coming off the backstretch, looks like running right on that seam, but Schengel still got that draft, and he is still right there. For 3 and 4, Shangle's going to look to the inside. Down the front stretch, Shangle is there. He's looking to the inside for the lead, but McIntosh is going to clear him. I think it is in Jacob's best interest to pull up right now. He's not going to do that. He's going to gain a whole bunch of time on corner entry, though, running lower than McIntosh. In fact, I think he's going to hold it on exit, too. Really good through 1 and 2 there for Jacob Shangle. Going into 3, coming off of 4. Jacob Shangle looking to the inside down the front stretch again. Not able to get there. 11 laps to go for Jacob to try to get past Tyler McIntosh. Three-car breakaway from the rest of the pack, then another 3 cars, and the rest of the pack with them pretty much. Alright, I shouldn't say that. They're broken up little bit by little bit, but there are more cars coming, I think. Down the front stretch. Now Jacob Shangle waiting a little bit to make his move. Now he's to the inside. 10 laps to go. Will Jacob get by Tyler for the win? Down into turn number 1. Jacob Shangle, I think he is clear coming off at 2. Is he going to try to clear himself? No, he's going to leave the space. Oh, I would have tried to clear himself, try to scare Tyler there into backing off. Into turn number 3, Tyler's going to have a better run. Jacob down low, still side by side coming off of turn number 4. Looks like a little bit of a wiggle there for Tyler coming off of 4. Down the front stretch, Jacob's going to lead that lap. Into turn number 1, will Jacob get the move done? It looks like he will coming off of turn number 2. He's going to pull up, clear himself here. Now Tyler McIntosh is going to have a run down the back straightaway. Will he look to the inside going into turn number 3? Not going to. So new leader Jacob Shangle still chasing his first win of the season. I think he should have had it a few moments already. Could have had it last race. Could have had a couple races, I think, before that. Although Jacob joining mid-season, not able to get himself into the playoffs. But I'll tell you one thing. I honestly think he should be right now, the way he's been performing. Jacob Shangle pulled a little bit of a gap. Exactly what he wants is now Mason Gerdes has caught the top 3. He's ran him down. Where did he come from? He's on 1 lap newer tires than these guys, which I don't think will matter that much, but that's still a little bit of an advantage there. I didn't think 1 lap newer tires could chase down an entire breakaway, but now Mason Gerdes looking to the inside of Skylar Thiemann off of 4. He's got a huge run. Down the front stretch, not much help though. But he's still sticking there a little bit. Not to the inside, he's going to try to pull back up. Going to look to the inside again. Skylar's going to cover it off nicely though. Off of turn number 2. Still a little look to the inside for Mason Gerdes there. He's going to tuck back in line. Going to maybe try it again off of 4. Yeah, big run for Mason Gerdes coming off of turn number 4. I think Skylar had a little bit of a moment there. In fact, Mason might even be clear of him. Down the front stretch, Mason just blew Skylar's doors off, I think. Going into 1, Mason is clear. So Mason up to P3. This is the kind of run that he needs right now to get himself into the Final 4. Skylar Thiemann already above the cut line with a little bit of a cushion. Cooper Skull only a 2-point cushion above the cut line, but The person who's 2 points behind him, Genghis Khan, is running in 20th right now, so that gap is going to enlarge in greatly. Coming off of 4, Mason Garrett is running right up against that wall, actually running in the wall now. With 4 laps to go now here at Auto Club. Jacob Schenkel leads Tyler McIntosh second, Mason Garrett is third. This race is getting good. We'll see if Mason Garrett can get by Tyler McIntosh here with 4 to go. I think he can, but I think the big question is going to be, can Mason Garrett still win this race? Through 3 and 4, Mason, I think, making the same mistake he did last time, running right up against that wall. He's going to wash up a lot on exit, scraping it a little bit this time, not affecting him much, but he's going to have a run down the front stretch. 3 laps to go here at Auto Club. Mason trying to catch that 0-1. 1 and 2, Mason running maybe a half a line lower than Tyler McIntosh as he's able to with those 1 lap newer tires. And now Mason looking to the inside for second here off of turn number 4. Tyler with a little bit of a moment. Going up the track mid-corner. Mason Garrett is into P2. No, he's not. Just by thousandths there, he was not in P2. But down in the turn number 1. 2 laps to go. He clears the 0-1 just about. He's not going to clear himself on exit, though. This is exactly what Jacob Schenkel wants to see. Them racing for second right behind him as he just gets to pull away. Mason Garrett is not able to get by Tyler McIntosh for second through 3 and 4. And coming off of turn number 4 down the front stretch, the white flag is flying in the air for Jacob Schenkel. 1 more lap to go for him to get his first win of the season. From Jacob's first race, which I think was Nashville, he was competitive off the start. Getting the pole in Nashville, leading a ton of laps. I thought he was going to win his first start. Did not. Almost won last race in Kentucky, but off of 4 now. He can put that behind him as it's going to be Jacob Schenkel getting the dub here at Auto Club Speedway. Tyler McIntosh second and Mason Garrett is third. Alright, yep, that's it. Jacob Schenkel bringing home his first dub of the season, what I think should be probably his 4th of the season. He has had a phenomenal season, or at least for the races that he has been a part of. As I'm trying to count now, 14, 16, 17, speed, 18. For the 8 races he's been a part of this season, or well, I guess 9 races, he has been fast, and I think he should have won maybe 3 or 4 of them, and he's now just getting his first win. Jacob Schenkel is going to be a championship threat next season. In fact, I think that Jacob Schenkel will be the guy to beat next season. So Jacob Schenkel bringing home the dub. Tyler McIntosh second, Mason Garrett third, Skylar Thiemann fourth, Cooper Skull rounds off the top 5. This is the run that he kind of needed as well. Zane Phoenix P6, Riker Lommel P7, Nolan Drake 8th, Will Cloud 9th, and Cody Rawling rounds off the top 10. Here is the rest of your results. Patrick Warnoff finishing the race with an issue with, I guess, one of his pistons. Atlee Weiss finishing the race 3 laps down, leaving 32 cars to finish on the lead lap. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 6 Eastern for the last race of the round of 8 at Dover Motor Speedway. Hopefully that'll be an interesting cutoff race to lead into the Final Four. And yeah, thank you for watching, and we will see you at Dover.